a quite transparent and plausible practice that goes on all over the world. The traffic. It is elusive what place it has just settled and how important it is. Having some disruption or disarray within this procedure, whole urban life and communication will revoke, and they've got no alternative to survive. As a very controversial matter, so many options have been revised to check and to see whether they would be working in order to rearrange the way that drivers do their job. Culprits and wrongdoers are just spreading all over the societies, at least 20% we could imagine within the optimistic way. But the case is whether there is any solution to make that depleted in an eye-popping way. The first important and the first conspicuous matter, or better to say the alternative that comes into picture, is just trying to raise the scale of forfeit and stuff. Many do say and do experience, like for themselves or the other within the society, that it works. But at the same time, of course, so many would say it won't be working and it calls for some infrastructure and stuff to make that alleviated. Mr. Hadi, I would like to ask you about this question, to what extent this would be working and whether it is just something real to imagine it would be completely erased.
Actually, I think traffic fines would work. All of us know that there are some drivers who don't follow driving rules, and they will risk their lives and even in some ways the lives of other drivers. And they don't pay enough attention to the importance of respecting to driving rules. There are different ways which government can use to control these drivers. First way is to teach them driving rules while they are getting driving licenses. But unfortunately, some people, after getting driving licenses, don't follow these rules. And in this situation, in my opinion, traffic fines are a good way to control this kind of drivers and prevent even further driving offenses. And most of us as drivers don't like traffic fines, but they are more good than we think for us, because
they are much better than any other alternatives.
Because the most important impact of traffic fines is controlling some drivers who don't care about the other people's lives, and they will make accidents even if we respect and follow driving rules.
Thank you. Ms. Mohammadi, your opinion?
I think traffic fines aren't good. At first, maybe they are good for controlling the traffic, but I think it is not good, and we must raise our culture, our beliefs. You know, if a person can believe that another person beside us have the right to pass from a way, well, it is our culture. It is good, and we don't need any kind of traffic fines. But unfortunately, in the society, always there are some people who to treat so badly, and they treats way that society make them to pay some kind of traffic fines. And I think because of that, we live in a society with other people. The traffic fines have to exist.
Have to exist. Ms. Mohammadi, the very challenging matter first is about what exactly the definition of culture might mean for every single constituent. Second, it is just a quite wide concept that so many millions of people here do not know what exactly that is. So let's forget about it. The thing that seems to be a little more legible and something that we all have sensed at least once through our life is just forfeit effects, and these effects is so severe and extensive. That is something that have been working. Just less than 2 decades ago, if you remember, there were so many cars within the street with having no mirror, the side mirrors, and it was completely ordinary. Or the seat belts made no sense for majority of drivers here in all cities of Iran, but by passing a rule, by passing a very strict rule, it became obligatory, and people all do wear that right now as getting to the car, because not just for their safety, because of the forfeit they might be put, they have these no freak, they have this panic. So it works. Now, to what extent, better to say, the forfeits could be something influential to make the array over the communication or commuting better.
Sorry, it was a question?
Yes. The
Would you
scale
please just
or the extent that the forfeit in sentences being made over the society's driving system would be working to make that rearranged, or getting the trespassers ruled out and stuff.
Well, I agree with this, because if we don't have any rules, well, definitely people never رعایت کردن
would never observe.
Would never observe about the others' rights, but I don't agree with traffic fines. I think they are not good, but the rules are perfect. You have to just put some rules for example, passing from a street, and people has to that. But traffic fines, I think some kind of people, for example, some youngs, they just want to observe some kind of attractions, they need that, so they try not to observe that rules, just forget some traffic fines. And I don't know, am I clear? Can you understand me?
Yes, definitely.